will take a closer look at how Japanese literature evolved over time, the major periods, the keywords, and the themes that makes it truly unique. Long, long ago, before even the first poem was written down, the spirit of Japan began to whisper its stories. Let's go and take a moment to explore the rich and fascinating world of Japanese literature. Let's begin our journey into the heart of Japan literary legacy. Our journey begins in the ancient period. The records of ancient matters, or Kojiki, is the Japan oldest historical record. It was written in classical Chinese, mixed with Old Japanese, and its main purpose was to preserve the myth, legends, song, genealogies, and historical events of early Japan. Long ago, before the world existed, there were gods in heaven up. Two of them, Izanagi and Izanami, were sent to create the land of Japan. They stirred the sea with heavenly spear, and then they lifted it, drop filled, and formed the first island. Izanagi and Izanami came down and gave birth to more islands of Japan and many gods. But when Izanami gave birth to the fire god, she was badly burned and died. Izanagi went to the underworld to bring her back but failed. He escaped and purified himself, and then his cleansing created powerful gods, including Amaterasu, the sun goddess, Koyomi, the moon god, and Susanoo, the storm god. Amaterasu later sent her descendants to rule Japan. One of them, Ninigi no Mikado, came down from the heavens and began the divine line of Japanese emperors. His great-grandson, Emperor Jimmu, became the first emperor of Japan, and then starting the imperial dynasty. In classical period, the tale of Genji is the classic Japanese novel written by Murasaki Shikibu. Genji is the son of the emperor and the low-ranking concubine. Because of his mother's status, he is removed from the line of succession and becomes a common nobleman. The story follows his many romantic relationship with his deep love for Lady Fuzetsubo and his later affection for a young girl named Morizaki, whom he raises to be his ideal woman. Throughout the story, Genji experiences love, heartbreak, jealousy, and loss. In medieval period emerged a time of samurai and spiritual teaching. The transmission of flower is the key concept from Ziyami Mitikeo, the great theater actor playwright, the theorist of medieval Japan. The transmission of flower or acting style. This flower represents the unique charm, beauty, and emotional power that a skilled actor can convey on stage to deeply move the audience. The flower is the metaphor of the freshness, beauty, and elegance of the performer's arts. It what captures and emotionally touches the hearts of the audience. In early modern period, the world changes again. Now it follows the footsteps of the poet Matsuo Basho. One of his masterpieces titled The Narrow Road to the Deep North is the famous travel diary, a combination of prose and haiku poetry. Basho set off on the journey in 1689 with his companion Sora traveling from Edo or Tokyo to the remote northern region of Japan. Along the way, he reflects on nature, impermanence, history, and spiritual insight. He records his experiences in a poetic and philosophical style, often using haiku to capture fleeting moments of beauty. And now we arrive in the modern period, where Japan opens to the world and new conflict arises within the heart. The Dancing Girl is a short story by Mori Oge, one of the Japan's most important modern writers. It is considered one of the earliest examples of modern Japanese literature, influenced by Western literary style. This story talks about a young Japanese man who travels to Germany to study as part of Japan modernization efforts. While there, he meets and falls in love with Elise, a poor German dancing girl. Their relationship grows deeply emotional, and Elise sacrifices everything for him. However, as Tosoki's career advances, he faces pressure from Japanese officials and society to abandon Elise and return to Japan. He ultimately chooses his career and homeland, leaving Elise heartbroken and mentally devastated.